Yesterday, should I this day make thee go up and down with us, seeing I go whither I may, return thou, and take back thy brethren, mercy and truth with thee. And Ittai answered the king, and said, The Lord liveth, and my lord the king liveth, surely in what place my lord the king shall be, whether in death or life, even there also will thy servant be. And David said to Ittai, Go and pass over. And Ittai the Gittite passed over, and all his men, and all the little ones that with him. And all the country wept with a loud voice, and all the people passed over, the king also himself passed over the brook Kidron, and all the people passed over, toward the way of the wilderness. And lo Zadok also, and all the Levites with him, bearing the ark of the covenant of God, and they set down the ark of God, and Abiathar went up, until all the people had done passing out of the city. And the king said unto Zadok, Carry back the ark of God into the city, if I shall find favour in the eyes of the Lord, he will bring me again, and show me it, and his habitation, but if he thus say, I have no delight in thee, behold, let him do to me as seemeth good unto him. The king said also unto Zadok the priest, Thou a seer, return into the city in peace, and your 2 sons with you, Ahimaaz thy son, and Jonathan the son of Abiathar. See, I will tarry in the plain of the wilderness, until there come word from you to certify me. Zadok therefore and Abiathar carried the ark of God again to Jerusalem, and they tarried there. And David went up by the ascent of Olivet, and wept as he went up, and had his head covered, and he went barefoot, and all the people that with him covered every man his head, and they went up, weeping as they went up. And told David, saying, Ahithophel among the conspirators with Absalom. And David said, O Lord, I pray thee, turn the counsel of Ahithophel into foolishness. And it came to pass, that David was come to the top, where he worshipped God, behold, Hushai the Archite came to meet him with his coat rent, and earth upon his head, unto whom David said, If thou passest on with me, then thou shalt be a burden unto me, but if thou return to the city, and say unto Absalom, I will be thy servant, O king, I thy father's servant hitherto, so I now also thy servant, then mayest thou for me defeat the counsel of Ahithophel. And not there with thee Zadok and Abiathar the priests? Therefore it shall be, what things soever thou shalt hear out of the king's house, thou shalt tell to Zadok and Abiathar the priests. Behold, there with them their 2 sons, Ahimaaz Zadok's, and Jonathan Abiathar's, and by them ye shall send unto me everything that ye can hear. So Hushai David's friend came into the city, and Absalom came into Jerusalem. This content was provided by angelotricarico.com. Subscribe to the channel for more stories.